see shank, which is the body of the ring. Give it some open work on the gallery, put some stones around there, and voila.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's 5.30 carats, your total weight. The main stone itself comes in
it's about 5 carats.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's 5 carats, exactly. And it's 11 by 11 millimeter.
So you're getting your vegetables. And
right.
You're having some fun. For how much? I don't know.
$33.95
I can't
on this
count that
one.
low.
It's 110618. Yeah, $33.95. And again, it looks like a ring that you would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on. I mean,
absolutely.
Just, you know, it takes you to a time where jewelry was it's still a tradition. It still takes time to make a great piece, but I think today it's almost like a drive-through experience. Your jewelry takes us back to a time when they spent a long time working on the models, a long time working on individual pieces.
You said that so well.
Why, thank you very much.
Because it is like, you know, life has become like a drive-through experience.
Yeah.
And this does go back to an era of when people took their time and put their names on the inside of anything they did, whether it was whatever the product was.
Right. Making a jacket for someone.
What my jewelry is also great for, if you're a cruiser, if you're a vacationer, going away, I'm trying to remember who just called and remembered my wife when all of her jewelry was stolen. Oh. This is so that you can go away on travel jewelry.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
And let me tell you what, some of the wealthiest people in this country, and I won't mention her name, but wears my jewelry. Why? Because she can. Yeah,
and not be nervous about it.
Right.
That's exactly right. Suzanne in Alaska, I love your name. Welcome, you're on HSN.
Hi, Suzanne.
Well, I love yours, too. I've always admired you and enjoy hearing you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seeing you. I want to say this jewelry is taking my breath away.
Thank you very, very much.
I bought the Tanzanite ring.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yes. I have a request. I don't know if it's possible.
Nothing's impossible unless I say no. No, I'm just kidding.
I
What's your
wear
request?
a size, there it is. I wear a size 5.5.
Okay.
And when I get a 6, which I have to get, the rings just flop around on me, or I put a guard in the back and I got a bulky thing there. And if I want to get them size, that's almost impossible.
Most jewelers should, if the ring that you're looking at of mine does not have stones all the way around like an eternity band, or I want to say also channel set baguettes or something like that, which would loosen or tighten as you flex the ring. Most of my rings really can be sized by a capable jeweler. But, you know, some guys say, no, I can't work on it, but I have my jewelry sized by jewelers often, and it's just whether the guy wants to or not.
Oh, I see.
But most of them can. But what's your request? To start making half sizes?
Yeah, just throw in a few.
Well,
every now and then.
Tell you what we'll do is I will discuss that. That actually is a decision that's made with an entire team of buyers.
That's right.
But we could discuss that, and it will be on the conversation list when we get together next week.
And Suzanne?
Oh, I would buy a whole bunch more if that would happen.
Well, thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Suzanne.
Yes, this is fun. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Hey, enjoy.
All right, your item number 110618. All right, 600 of these have now been ordered. We have 5 through 11. Yay, we have every single size. But with all of you on the phone lines right now, I have right around 700 left. So that's really not a lot when you think about it. If you're looking for clear, this is your choice in the show. It has not sold out, which is the good news, and many other pieces have. If you want the aqua, don't forget, I have that coming up. I have an amazing design coming up in a simulated sapphire we'll see in just a little bit. And, of course, the showstopper that created ruby is underway in just a little bit as well. So here's your item number, but don't miss out on those last couple of sizes. And now we're going to jump in and say hi to Florence in California. Hi, Florence. You're on HSN. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Charles.
Hi, Florence. How are you?
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Well, thank you so much.
I have missed you so much.
You know,
And so has my pocketbook.
I hope you got to save a little bit for a little while.
When I saw last night that you were going to be on HSN, I thought, oh my gosh, from my home, my favorite home.
You know, I'll be honest with you, Florence. I had found that I was recently remarried. It'll be 5 years this fall.
I remember that.
I found that I was just traveling too much, and I really didn't want to miss it. I wanted this marriage to last. And I just sort of got a little burnt out, and I wanted to stay more in Florida for a while. And then this opportunity arose where I get to drive home after the shows.
That's right.
And so I get the best of both worlds. I can do what I love to do, and I can be home with my wife a lot more often. So,
well, I'm sure that HSN, you will love HSN.
I am already. I am getting such a warm welcome from you and so many of... I feel like I've just got married again, and I just got a huge extended family.
Well, let me just tell everyone that I have approximately 50 pieces of your jewelry.
Thank you so much, Florence.
It is so magnificent to be able to, and I enjoy it so much. It brings me such happiness to stand and look at my jewelry box and say, okay, what's today? What am I going to do today?
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about.
And the quality, I've had it for so many years. I've had so many stack rings. I can't tell you that I have that I love. And I thought to myself, I would love to have an emerald stack ring, and I wanted for you to see if you would consider doing it.
I will.
All right. Well,
I will do that.
Thank you for joining us. It was wonderful chatting with you tonight.
Florence, thank you. And yes, I will work on that. I like that idea.
All right, going to wrap up on this ring. Sizes. Here we go. Size 11 is now sold out. Size 5 is now sold out. We're down to a couple digits. This one indeed will be gone. So if this is your choice in the show, $33.95. I would not wait too much longer on that. Okay, this day only. Now, oh wow, in this hour alone, over 1,300 have already been ordered. The silver is the most popular of the two. We still have your vermeil, but both are still available. And I still do have all sizes as well, and that would include 5 through 10. $39.95, but remember, this is going to end rapidly. When we hit midnight tonight, that price will automatically go up on this day only because, of course, we're launching a new Today Special. By the way, I want to mention a couple things. Tony Little's just around the corner. The cheek sandals are back. If you would like to make every step count, he's going to help you do that. We've got his cheek sandals in print. We also have his Easy Shaper, 100 different exercises, and you'll never lift a weight or a barbell again. You can do your aerobics. It's all here, and Tony's just around the corner. So if you're ready to get in shape, because now you have all this great jewelry to show off, Tony's going to take care of you next hour along with me. I'll be here too. One other quick programming note. On the 4th of July, you got to come back and join me at midnight. And Shannon, believe it or not, they're teaming us two together, which is surprising because we're both nuts. But anyway, it's called 4 on the 4th. We're going to have 4 Today Specials that we're launching at midnight on the 4th of July. How cool is that? 4, and they're good ones too, okay?
I'll watch.
Will you tune in?
Absolutely.
You and your wife can join us both? Okay, good. All right, now we have another ring that is 102327. And this is my analogy I said earlier. You're watching fireworks, and the first firework is beautiful. Then it gets better. Then it gets better. It's like, oh, wow, wow. And each and every firework following that first one is more spectacular than the other. I classify this as one of the top fireworks. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's huge.
It is huge.
And you know what I really like is just the work in the shank. It's different. It's unique. It looks. And when I put this together, I wanted this to look like a piece of custom jewelry, that it was made for you. Understand the way I was taught. First, the stones were presented to me, and then I created a piece of jewelry based around the stones. And that's really what you have here. You have a framework of diamond-like cubic zirconia, hand pave set, all the way around the belly of the stone, all the way around the shank. I mean, it's a tour.
Oh,
it's a tour. And to get a tanzanite, I mean, first off, it took me more than a dozen. It took about 12 years to get my labs to grow a cubic zirconia in the color of this tanzanite.
You know what you're going to do when you see all your friends? You're going to greet them like this. Hello, darling. Hello. Welcome.
Point and
shake
fluff.
hands. How does that work?
Oh, fluff. Point and fluff.
Oh, darling. Hello. And you'll be on the computer going, oh, this little something, something. It is absolutely stunning. Two color choices, of course, your sterling silver or your vermeil. And if you tuned in late, understand this is all 100% precious metal. For $74.95, you would spend $150 and get a base metal that's going to turn gray on your finger. This is 100% precious metal. It's all hand set. It is all hand polished. These are all hand faceted. This is impeccable workmanship. You'll feel the heft of it. When you slip this on, you go, wow, the weight's there. So please understand the quality. I think sometimes we do a disservice. You could have put a 1 in front of the 74 and people would have loved it.
That is the pricing
Easily.
that I would normally have charged for
Right,
these
right.
pieces.
Look
It's,
at that.
it's, you know, to celebrate my new birth on the air, we gave this ridiculously low pricing.
It's incredible. It's just incredible. 102327. Almost 300 have now been ordered. Here
I
are
can
your
tell you, on the
sizes,
cruise
5 through
ships,
11.
we'd be selling this piece for well over closer to $300.
Really?
On the cruise ships.
And I'm sure people would absolutely
Oh, they do.
grab it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, they just cannot keep my merchandise in stock on the boats.
Clearly, I can understand. And this looks like it's also going to sell out. And again, all sizes right now, though, and both colors as well. Jolie in Washington, you're on HSN. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Joe.
Good evening, Suzanne and Charles.
How are you?
I am so excited, and I am so surprised to be so excited. I've never ordered one of your pieces before. This is my first time. Confident it won't be my last.
What piece did you order?
I ordered the emerald ring with the baguette.
This day only.
That is a winner.
Yes.
That
And
was
I
definitely
saw it
my
in the
pick.
vermeil. And that surprised me on 2 scores. Like the emailer you mentioned, I was a little skeptical about whether baguettes would be sparkly, but, you know, the ring has a sort of floral quality to it. But I just liked it. And, you know, your personality and the energy that you're bringing to your work, it just kind of spoke to me, and I decided to take the risk.
You know what? You get that 30 days, I think. But
I don't think I'll need the 30 days.
I don't think so. I really, you know, when you get this home, and truly what's going to make those baguettes pop is the fact that I used more of them that are narrower, so they actually reflect the light a ton more than just having one big stone.
You know, I just really want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate the quality of your work. And,
Thank you.
And I want to appreciate HSN for making these kinds of products available to people like me. It's such fun.
It is
and
fun.
every ring and every piece of jewelry speaks to a mood and can really set your day off in the right direction. So I just wanted to thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. And I feel honored that you never bought a piece of Charles Winston jewelry before and you trusted us. And I guess because of the relationship with HSN that you trusted me to give it a shot. So thank you.
I do. And like the others, I'm sorry to make a request, to be so bold as to make a request, but I have to be bold. I like bold jewelry, so I'm not going to hold myself back.
You will not be let down with the Charles Winston collection if you like bold jewelry.
I can't wear earrings for Pierce. My ears just, I don't know, my ears reject it, but if you ever found it in your heart to make good-looking clip-ons, that would be really great.
I'll work on it.
Interesting idea. Thank you, Jolie.
Thanks very much.
Have
You're
a
quite
great
welcome.
evening. Bye-bye.
You know, I've
Have
been
you ever done
requested
clip
that.
before?
No, and the reason being is that they actually are, to get a good clip where it's not going to fall off in sterling silver,
Yeah.
it's really
Pretty expensive, isn't it? Yeah.
And, but, you know, with the volume of business that HSN can, I might be able to negotiate a better price and try one.
All right. Well, here's that ring, almost gone. Stay on the line for it, okay?
Congratulations.
That was just a quick update. Also, let me show you this. We have, oh yeah, now we only have 200. Now, I love what Jolie said. She said, I love bold jewelry, so I'm going to be bold and ask a question. But for some of you, you might not want super bold, and this goes back to what you were saying earlier. This is a very believable, gorgeous look. Just take a classic square, step cut it. We've got the ring, which is simple and clean. when you're talking about going on cruising or going on vacation, and you still want to have that beautiful look of a diamond, but you don't want to take your real diamonds, this is a perfect alternative. And then look at how cool these earrings are. I find these to be sexy because they're like little ice cubes on your ear, you know, just very chic looking. Not as much faceting as normal.
Ice.
Yeah, just ice. It's like a little ice cubes. Anyway, these are available, although they're limited, $29.95, hello, and $24.95. I'm even surprised, Charles. I gotta be honest with you, I really am. I look at some of this and just say, I don't ask how we do it, and I don't ask how Charles does it, but what I know is that I do love it. It's amazing. It's a great price.
And I paid for the metal and the stones and the labor, too.
Well, you stay right there.
We've got
more coming up. Let me tell you what's happening next hour. Tony Little is in the house with a big show next hour. Yes, the cheek sandals are back. Now, can you imagine with every step, you're going to help exercise your legs, you're going to shape up your buns and your thighs and your feet. They're awesome, and they're print, which everybody loves, so we'll see Tony right around the corner. Here's more.
There's only one Tony Little,
America's personal trainer.
He makes getting fit fun.
Yeah, baby!
With workouts that take the work out.
Get your rear in gear.
High-protein food alternatives.
You are what you eat.
And anti-stress solutions to help you relax and recharge.
This is bliss.
Plus, personal service that's just a phone call away.
You can do it!
Discover Tony and see how well things take shape. De-stress with Tony Little, Monday on HSN.
Coming up this Saturday on HSN Today, we have got the water cannon. Sells out every time. Great way to clean up your house this summer.
Use that water cannon, fill up your spa in a box. This thing, you put it together in a few minutes. Incredible jets, incredible heat. And then, have you seen our today's special?
How can you miss it? Huge TV from Mitsubishi. It's all coming up on the next HSN Today. Join us.
HSN is your place to shop. Don't miss a minute of it. Tony is coming up next. Yes, we love his cheek sandals, and he's got the really coolest prints now. And then, of course, we're going to have the brand new Today special that happens at midnight, 2 a.m. Home Solutions Celebration. So stick around. Come visit hsn.com while you're at it and see all the exciting things going on there. Well, I got to tell you, it's now time to talk about our showstopper. We started off the hour with 4 pieces of it. We're down to just 1, which is really lovely because it's the ring, and that's the one most all of you would love to have. And now it's time to do Charles' showstopper for his premiere show this evening on HSN. We
have to do card tricks pretty soon.
I'm gonna tell you, getting magic tricks you can do, anything?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I have 200 rings left. This
I am the
is gonna be
amazing dad and his vanishing money. Hard-earned cash, gone in a flash. It's true.
All right, well, we only have 200 left. This will sell out, so you've got to tell us your story before it's gone.
Well, the story was actually about the earrings. Did they sell out too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the earrings I made in honor of my 2 pending granddaughters that are going to be born in the next week and a half or so.
How cool is that?
Maybe sooner. But the ring was just a natural to go with. I mean, lab created beautiful red ruby. The baguettes. I mean, the inspiration actually came from that same princess taken to the next level.
Well, it reminds me of a beautiful wedding cake. Like you did tiers and levels of stonework with this one.
But look at that ruby. I mean, that is...
It's a created ruby, too.
It's a lab-created ruby. Now, I mean, it's not screaming red. The only red you're ever going to see in a ruby, first off, unless it's, $500,000 and up, they're usually what they call oiled or treated, okay? You're not going to find a screaming natural red ruby because rubies tend to have that a little hint of pink. And especially the rubies out of the, the Thailand, Burma, that whole area of the world.
Ones, yeah.
They're going to have just a little bit of pink to them. The pigeon's blood one's pretty much gone. They've been mined and sold. This really replicates a very high-end, like a $100,000 ruby. If this was genuine natural rubies and diamonds, I think you'd be looking at a ring of about at least $100,000 on your hand.
Wow. And I like the size of this ring, too. And in this one, you went back to a very classic look.
Very classic.
Timeless.
And the earrings, we don't have any more to sell, but congratulations. So I can't speak to them, but they're going to be really comfortable. But this ring is a ring that, you know what, you may not wear it every day. You probably wouldn't, but it's like, yes.
Vermeil's gone, silver left.
Vermeil's gone. Great. Can I get a deck of cards here?
Well, let's say hi to Fran.
Hi,
Maybe
Fran.
she's got some tricks up her sleeve. Hi, Fran in California. You're on with Charles.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And I wanted to, first of all, compliment. I adore deco jewelry, and I thought that the deco ensemble that you did with the synthetic sapphires are just exquisite.
Thank you very much.
I purchased the 110-479. What made me jump on the line immediately was that it reminded me of the rings that are done in platinum with Muzo Mine emeralds that the Palm Beach doyens wear to all of these fundraising functions.
Absolutely.
Oh, I gotta get me one of those. I also wanted to ask if you would please consider making a ring with a pink sapphire.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
That's
a
coming.
Ring. I know they're very rare, and that might be even more of an incentive for all of us to buy one.
No, I'm going to bring you lab-created pink sapphire in future shows. I'm never walking away from pink. Pink's my favorite color.
Pink's my favorite color.
Well, thank you, Fran, for joining us tonight.
Yeah, you know,
cute.
My wife wants to open up an ice cream shop and call it Paula's Pink Scoop.
Oh, very cute. That would
I
be
just don't want to be in the ice cream business.
Well, you let her do
We're
it.
in Florida. It'll melt.
That's right. By the way, is it all gone?
Thank you, Fran.
Yeah, it's sold out. Fran, thanks, sweetie. It was wonderful talking to you.
This ring
the
sold out.
showstopper's sold out. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now I do want to show you.
Marcy, help. Marcy is my lead person on the HSN account, and she's watching from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And then she's going to go milk the cows, probably. But no, really, these people do this.
That's very
That's
cute.
where my office.
All right, here's some updates for you. 110618. We've sold over 1,000. The great news is I have 5 through 11. Now, if you're the type who sit and you wait and you wait and you wait, you're like, I'm waiting until the very end and then I'm going to make all my decisions. Well, you can see clearly all the showstopper pieces sold out except for a couple hundred rings. Now's the time within the last 15 minutes before Tony's here to jump in and get your favorite piece and grab while they're available, because this one is also limited. But if you get in right now before the show's over, we do have all sizes still available, $33.95. And as I mentioned, well over 1,000 have already been ordered. It's a very pretty piece. But the next one's going to sell out too. I'm going to guarantee this one because it's a girl. Oh, look, sorry about that.
You
Ryan.
know, I have never since 1994, I've been doing television shopping, never had this many sellouts in 1 hour.
Well, wait till you see this. This is another one that you've got to act really quickly. It's an aqua design. It's so beautiful. 110481. We have sizes 5 through 11. It's 3.76 carats. We even did 2 flex pays on it. This is such a pretty stone, and I love the setting. The setting's fabulous. It's like a double frame of pizzazz.
Thank you very much. You know,
gorgeous.
That is Pamela, our buyer, said, Charles, you need to come up with a aqua ring, because it's one of her personal favorites.
And we can't keep aquas in stock.
And a natural aqua of this kind of color, this depth of color, would be lots and lots of money. I can't even guess how much, but I can tell you this, it would be a lot more than $59.95. What I like about the ring is the double framing. Yeah. It sort of makes it a little bit more on that couture side.
Oh, it absolutely
This is absolutely what I would, you know, I'm reserving the name Charles Winston Couture for a new line that I've just developed.
Oh,
but
for us?
If my buyer wants it.
Pamela.
But she's the only one I'll offer it to in the world of television shopping. So
sure.
It's either yours or it's not yours for TV.
Gotcha. I'm glad how you clarified that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's done. It's either here or nowhere.
Okay, gotcha. 110481. We've already sold almost 200. Girls, I got to tell you, when you see this in person, and it is so pretty. Tonight, it's made me a little crazy tonight because the sparkle on these are much more than you're seeing right now. I will guarantee you that. I mean, look at that, Charles. It is so beautiful and brilliant, and the fire, it's like a million diamonds twinkling in the sky.
You know what? That picture does not do it justice.
I'm going to be honest. I hate to say it because we have a crew that works so hard. But
I know, but you can't capture the brilliance and the fire from that center stone. That center stone in the picture, it looks lovely, but on your hand, this thing is popping out of here.
And I can't, when you open the box, you're going to go, wow. At this point, you just kind of have to trust us on it, you know, because it is something that every little stone here is like one mirror jumping on the next mirror, and the lights popping and popping and popping all the way around it. And when you are at home, I don't care if you're in candlelight or sunlight or fluorescent light, when you open that box for the first time, you could be standing in your kitchen, it's going to be that wow moment. And you're going to, she was right. You said, wow, it's just not coming across as spectacular as I hoped it would. But trust me, you've got, if you love this look and you're saying, well, it's very pretty, it is breathtaking.
It's more than pretty.
It really is.
This is, breathtaking is a word. This is so that pretty. Snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah. It absolutely
I hope that's not copyrighted. Well, I seem to always say the right things on national TV.
I've heard of it somewhere, but you know, I'm sure it's not.
Okay.
But and again, it's you just have to take that leap of faith. And we have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So if you're like, okay, Susan, didn't do what you said?
It for you?
Yeah, you send it back. But you just have to kind of trust me on this one. It is such an amazing construction.
They're trusting you.
Well, and you know, and I really appreciate that.
And it's the only thing we have left. I'm kidding.
Yeah, quite frankly, pretty close to it at least. But you know, you have to sometimes suspend your disbelief in terms of pricing, and you have to say, you know what? I loved her color earlier. She said, I'm just going to try it. I'm just jumping in.
Do not ever judge my line of jewelry, my quality by my price. Yeah, my price has nothing to do with the quality that you're receiving.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're absolutely right. And I don't want you to think, oh, I'm not sure. Get it at home and just rely on our 30-day guarantee to see it for yourself. And you know what also, too? We talk a lot about heft in the jewelry business. You feel all the finishing's beautiful, nothing rough, a lot of sterling silver, a lot of metal in here, too.
You know, I use the right amount. You know, as I said earlier in last hour, that when you pick up a piece of costume jewelry, something just feels wrong. I don't want it to feel too light. I don't want it to feel too heavy. See, a lot of people in silver say, oh, well, silver's not that expensive. Well, it's gotten very expensive over the last few years. Sure but, you know, they used to just say, use as much metal as you want. Well, you don't make jewelry like that. I mean, there's a right amount. It's like pizza. There's a right amount. So there's too little, there's too much. There's just the right amount.
It's not all dough, it's not all meat. It's not all sauce, it's not all cheese. You got to have the right amounts of everything. I like the open work. I like the space between the rows.
I do, too. The whole thing about this ring, this was a design. Understand, I have a design team now that works with me. I cannot physically design every single piece of jewelry myself, but I have people that have studied my work and come to me with drawings and I personally approve or disapprove, or I'm still designing some pieces. Sure. Don't get me wrong. Sure. This is a piece that came to me from one of our lead designers, and I said, you're spot on.
Well, I like how you did the V on both sides on the shoulders, and then even set pave set stones here. So it's pave, and think of it as a beautiful wedding cake. You have one layer, and here's the second layer, and then you have the top layer. So it has beautiful dimensionality, but it's this. I mean, when you put it on your finger, or you're driving down the road, and when the light hits it, and the sparkle of the CZs just play and jump and dance, that's when you're going to go, yeah, and you'll see it right away. I promise you, you will open up the box and you're going to go, oh my gosh. And if you don't, please send it back. But for the vast majority of you, I think it'll be a 5-star customer pick. And I apologize. We're not quite hitting it right. And our crew works so hard, so I hope I'm not making anybody too mad tonight.
There are some pieces that just, you know, get camera shy.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
They're not going to let themselves
not translating right.
pictured.
It's being shy.
They're being shy. They wanted to keep those beautiful, sparkly colors to themselves. But
okay, and if you're on the line, this is another one. If you're on the line, stay on the line. If you're not, it is
congratulations. I'm officially down to card tricks. Oh, we do something.
Well, we got a little thing, couple things up our sleeve. Okay, now in the Vermeil, the gold version, we have now lost size 10. Now, this is my this day only. We had 2 with Charles, and that's going to end in 1 hour after Tony's done tonight. That's coming up next at midnight. All the this day onlys, including this one and our earlier one, the Tanzanite piece, will go up. The price will go up. Size 10 is now gone in the Vermeil. I do have the sterling silver as well. This is available at $39.95. Now, since the aqua sold out, we are just going to sneak in a few extra things. Trust me, I don't even think I have a card for it.
No, but this is very much like the aqua ring.
Yes,
very similar.
Yeah, you did the same